we're just kind of jumping in. I've realized
Oh, this is it.
at this point that we don't have a title for what we're currently doing.
We're just doing.
That's
That's okay.
We will title incoming. But welcome to whatever this is.
Welcome
moment.
to this.
This is a podcast.
Oh yeah. Oh, it feels weird saying that.
It does. It's a weird feeling.
Let me try.
Yeah.
I gotta try. Welcome to our podcast.
It's weird hearing it too.
It's silly.
It's been in the works for a little while. I'm thinking about doing it.
Amen. You say in the works. It's just been us sitting and saying we're gonna make a podcast we never have.
For like 2 years.
It's been, yeah.
There really has been. There's been
works.
very little work actually. It's just been thoughts.
It's just procrastination.
Yeah.
Pure procrastination.
So here we are on this Tuesday evening.
This Tuesday, December 1st.
It is
check
first
my
day of
phone.
December. Christmas season
First day
for
of
me
December.
has officially begun.
I'm close. I'm close to 21, man. I'm 15
That's
days
true.
off.
When
Oh my gosh.
when do you officially think it's Christmas season? When is your day?
You know, I say it's like as soon as December hits, because you got to
That's your
give that
mark.
time in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. You just have to have that calm period where you can just do nothing. Because, like, when you think about it, in between Christmas and New Year's, or like New Year's and Easter, like, what is that? Is that still New Year's? Is that
That's a great point.
all Easter up until Easter Day? Like,
Yeah,
Jesus died, and then the 3 days. It's 3 days that you celebrate it. You don't celebrate it until the year.
yeah. I mean,
don't
Christmas is a little funky because there are people who in October are like, here it comes, and
Oh,
they're the crazy
you know.
people, right?
As soon as like Halloween is done, it's Christmas lights. They're
That's
already
the thing, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Up. No.
November is still. We have to accept November for what it is, you know.
Exactly.
As much as I think Thanksgiving's overrated. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
There's only one song about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think it's overrated. It still deserves its time. Some people say after Thanksgiving, Christmas is coming, and that's I'll allow that. Right, that's okay. But I'm personally a December 1st kind of guy.
I feel you. I think I'm with you on
I'm
that.
actually
for
doing
sure.
some Christmas shopping on the 5th.
Oh, good lord, I'm broke as hell. I can't afford anything.
I know. I'm gonna be saving shopping. We're gonna be going for the discounts.
Oh, no, I just make everything now. That's how I do it.
I wish I was crafty. I'm not that crafty.
Dude, I got so crafty with your gift this year. You're not gonna believe it.
I'm very curious.
Like, it's sitting on my desk right now. I finished it finally. It took me about 2 weeks, maybe. It's
Damn.
something I've never done before, but I got all the materials here at my house. I didn't have to go out and buy anything. I had it. I had it all.
No, that's
Luckily enough.
I'm very excited. I still got to think of what I'm getting you. I'm not even sure yet.
Oh, you don't know?
No, I still gotta. It's gotta
Oh.
marinate in my mind for a little while.
You have to be
Yeah, figure it
inspired.
out.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm sure it's gonna be sick. I am so excited to give you your gift.
This is exciting.
Oh, it articulates.
All right. Well.
Something else.
So Christmas
Okay.
Christmas is coming up, right?
Right.
And I think this personally is our gift to the people, of course, because it's such an elegantly created podcast.
Naturally.
But before we get too into just random things, we should probably do our little plan and kind of talk about what the podcast is gonna be.
Right.
You
This
know?
is scripted. It's all scripted.
It's all scripted, right? And now that at the 5-minute mark, you're gonna learn what this is, right?
Oh my gosh, it is the 5 minutes.
That's exactly it.
Whoa.
Right?
Dude, we're 5 minutes in.
That's crazy.
Oh,
That's crazy.
We're doing this.
But
Wow.
like, what we're gonna talk about what this podcast is, because there's 1,000 podcasts out there, right? We
Oh, for
gotta
sure.
figure out what ours is about, you know. And so I know you did. I know I did. We have this podcast is kind of just be like about stuff. It's not like a politics podcast, not a sports podcast. Just kind of like
Yeah, no.
talking about things. But we both created a list of 5 things
Yes.
that we're gonna do during this podcast. And I don't know what your list is. You don't know what my list is.
No clue.
I think we delve into it.
Okay,
So we'll start with 5. We'll both share 5s, and we'll just work our way down.
Sounds good. Yeah. Or up or down.
Well, I'm starting with 5, which is I ranked them in order of how much I like them.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I feel you.
Do you want to go first? So you to go first.
I will flip a coin because that's how I decide most things these days.
I like it.
I've got my little coin jar. Man, I've already filled up like a whole huge mason jar. It's really nice.
I love that.
I'm gonna keep them like until I'm absolutely broke, and then I have to break into them. It's one of those like neat little things to have in your room.
And it serves a purpose if needed. You know?
Exactly. Okay, so I got a quarter here.
Yeah.
Heads you go first, tails I go first.
I like it.
So what did I say? Heads you go first, tails I go first? Heads, it's you. Go for it, bro. I'm keeping this on my desk.
My 5th idea, it rides on a couple of things. So right now we're doing MP3. It's an audio podcast at the moment. If we ever go video, this works really well. If we stay audio, there's still ways to do it. I'm thinking like a show and tell type of deal. You take an item that you think is really cool or got a cool story. We can either show it or describe it and then kind of talk about what the item is. So like, for example, I have a sword hanging on my wall, which is dope. And there's a cool story behind it. You're not going to know unless we do show and tell. Thinking that kind of thing. Grab an item, something with a story, and tell kind of a story how that item came to be.
I like it. I like it.
Funky.
If you hear, like, in my audio, I'm, like, shifting in my seat. I'm on edge.
Oh, I am too. It's the ADHD. It's just, I'm itching.
I feel you. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go.
Yeah,
I really like your
5?
idea. My number 5 is sports. Now, not just sports all in general. I mean, like, us personally. I went on a more personal note for all of these my top 5 because
I like that.
I think we have a lot to offer, and I think the world would like to know about us. And I thought, we're both some pretty sporty boys. Me, not as much recently, but we both have backgrounds in sports, so I think that'd be
very
nice
similarly.
to talk about.
Not as much me either, but we definitely have. Yeah, we've gone that realm.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I think that would be something really neat for us to talk about sometime.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we will delve into sports a little bit then. I like it.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, just stuff.
Yeah.
We delve into stuff.
All right. Number 4. Now we're getting big. All right.
Number 4. Yes.
So my number 4 is like maybe once a podcast or something. We each come up with a controversial opinion on like a small scale. We're not talking politics here. We're not talking world issues. All right. We're talking like, is mac and cheese good? Right? Controversial opinions. Like I have a couple. Okay, and this will come a couple times. I'm not a fan of The Office. I'm just not a fan.
You've told me about that.
And there's a little bit of a story behind it, but I think that's kind of fun. Controversial opinions, and then we kind of hash it out.
Just hot takes.
Hot takes. That's a great name for it.
Takes.
Yeah.
Okay, I dig it. Okay, so kind of going in with yours, just like a little bit of hot takes, but my number 4 is state versus state because we don't live in the same place.
No.
So I think it'd be really fun to do an episode about our different states. So like, I live in Mississippi and you live in Massachusetts. Both M's. We can make a Venn diagram, or we can just trash each other's states.
I like it.
Just make it an all-out roast. Who cares? I know my state sucks, so yeah.
Okay, I can dig that. I like that. Little different perspectives, different parts of the country here. I kind of dig it.
Oh yeah, they're big difference, man. It's a huge difference.
It's like every aspect of our lives is different, which is cool.
For real. Oh, that's something I love about this dynamic we got going on. It's like
cool. Like right now, I'm waiting for snow. Snow's gonna be here any day, right?
Ooh.
And that's like not weird. Usually there's like all winter there's like 3 feet of snow. But down there that's like not normal.
I'm waiting on below 60 degrees.
See, that blows my mind. What's the temperature right now here?
Okay, actually right now,
all right,
it's like 43. It actually is cold. Yeah, no, it got cold. There was a cold front that came in.
It's 39 here right now. It's very close.
Yeah. Cold.
That's chilly.
Yes, cold. Of course.
No, I like that a lot. That's cool. That's cool.
Sick.
All right, my third one. Now, there's a couple of routes this one can take, because again, depends on if we do audio, visual, that kind of thing. But my initial idea was photo to a story. So, I'm a big D&D guy. I know you are too, and I've run a couple little campaigns here and there. And what I'll do sometimes is there's some Instagram accounts I follow that have really cool like art, just like concept art, or just like really cool art of like a monster or something, or a scene with no context. And so you can take that and create a story or create a character from that image. And I think that'd be really cool. We take a look at some random like fantasy image and together craft a really cool story or backstory for it. I think that'd be cool.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like that. I really like that.
Yeah, a little character creation or something.
I love rolling dice, man, for whatever reason. I'm not a big gambler. I don't gamble. Again, I'm
Same
not 21
here.
yet,
Yeah.
but I like rolling dice.
It's
Makes you
fun.
feel powerful.
It's so fun.
Oh, just random chance. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I had a D&D character once that I rolled like, I think it was like a +8 to something. You helped me make him. Oh, it was it was that gnome. It was the gnome I did for my friend's campaign. I was Nomeo from Nomeo and Juliet.
That's absolutely legendary.
Oh, fantastic.
That's
talk like this the whole time.
Oh
It was
gosh.
annoying. It was awful.
That's what the whole purpose is. That's incredible, though. I absolutely
fantastic.
love that.
I ended up spilling hot chocolate on a god's crotch, so I mean, I rolled a nat
As
20.
one does, you know.
Absolutely. Last roll of the episode. Oh, that was beautiful.
That's
But
fantastic.
I like that. I like making stories up.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
All right, what's your number 3?
Okay.
Hit me with it.
My numero 3. Now, this is kind of, again, this is for the seasons. This is for the season here. I wanted to talk about the Christmas gifts. You know, just stuff we're getting for family members, stuff we're thinking about for ourselves. Just stuff, you know? Just some cool things that are out right now. Things like commercials you've seen. Like, oh, wow, I wouldn't fall for that. Or, wow, I actually fell for that.
That's
Kinda
I like
stuff.
that a lot.
Just about the holiday season coming up soon. I figured we might as well talk about it. I don't know why that's in the middle of my list, but I just felt it there.
I like it. That can come like seasonal stuff. You know, current event season stuff. So Christmas is coming.
Current
that kind of
events.
deal.
That's how we wrote. That's how we rotate it, boy.
I like it.
Season events. That's why you're here, and that's why I'm also here.
Boom.
We prompt. It's like a 1 and. You're supposed to do.
Oh, is it a 1 and 2?
Is a 1 and a.
And a 2. Oh, we did it.
There, yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
we are
yeah,
on
yeah.
the same freaking wavelength
We're
all
there.
the time. You know, it was the delay. You're just.
We'll get it
it's
there.
So you're so far. It was the delay. Just a
Right,
big
it's-
yeah.
Blame it on Discord.
That's all it was.
Okay, got you.
All right, I'm
Okay.
gonna do a bold move here. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
swap my 1 and 2 right now.
Okay.
I'm looking at them, and I really like my number 2.
Sick.
So I'm moving it to number 1. So I'm gonna tell you my was number 1 is now number 2. And I mentioned this to you before. I just liked it a lot, so it's on my list. We do movie nights. So we both find a movie either one of us has seen, both of us have seen, or neither of us have seen. Watch it, then discuss it the next time. Or we'll say at like the end of an episode, we're gonna watch this movie, so you guys can watch it too, and then we'll discuss it.
I like it.
You know?
I do like it. We can do that with, TV shows.
Exactly. Yep.
Liliana.
That was money. That was money.
Oh, that's recorded, baby.
That was money.
Oh, she's gassy. We just had chili.
That's incredible.
Oh, you hear that? Damn, that's my girlfriend. Our 1 year was actually yesterday.
Yeah, congrats on that. I don't know if I ever gave you congrats on
Yeah.
that.
Thanks, bro. It's
very
been
fun.
hard work. She's pointing at me. What you gonna say? I love you.
I love you.
So wholesome.
I love her. I really do.
All But yeah, I'm thinking movie night type of deal.
Movie night.
That's my number 2.
I dig it. Okay, so like I said, again, for my whole top 5 list, very personal things. I was sticking more to a personal note between us two.
Mm-hmm.
My number 2, we got to talk about our LCS. Like,
we do.
One of the best experiences of my life, absolutely. The whole thing, us getting together, us meeting people, is fantastic. Oh, can't get enough of it.
I like that. Yeah, talk about Rocket League or LCS, and I can get behind that big time. Big Rocket League players.
Oh, we love Rocket League.
Well, one of the things I was gonna put on my list was just gaming in general, but other things took the cake. Because I know we're gonna certainly delve into games at some point. But that didn't make my list because it's just gonna be like a common topic we get to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
So
I've got a few games that I play. I'm not a super gamer. I don't have a lot of time for super gaming, but I definitely pop off on some Rocket League and some Minecraft every so often. Of course. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
We're on to number 1s, man. Wow.
All right. And what's a little tricky about my number 1, right, is that I have, of course, my number 1 written down, and I don't quite remember exactly what I meant by it, and I'm kind of interested. I loved it so much, and I know kind of like the idea behind it. I want to see kind of where you want to take it as well. It's just I just wrote learn a new thing. So we take something like we Google. Oh, this is it. This is what I thought of. We just Google or some kind of random generator. Google an animal, right? Some animal we've never heard of, and just learn a little bit about it. Or just Google some random sport that they play in like Malaysia or something, right? Just some random facts, and we just kind of learn about it for like 10 minutes. Like speed learn. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Speed learn? Oh my gosh. And then we could look up like a quiz on, what is it, Kahoot?
Ooh, yeah.
And we can battle it out.
I like it. Yeah, just like some...
to see who knows the most.
Just some random thing, right, that we know nothing about, and just kind of learn about it, learn about things that we know nothing about.
Oh, for real. I like it.
All right.
Big respect.
Big moment here. What's your number 1?
Number 1. We got to talk about our origin story, man. Us two. Where we met, how we met, what we did. Kind of just, I guess, our origin stories individually, stuff about ourselves. Just like the general overcast of
who we are.
Of who we are.
That actually, absolutely. It's interesting because that almost made my list too. I just didn't know how to word it because it was almost too big for like what I originally thought. And mine was like, I put on like goals or bucket list ideas, like what we want to do or be in the future. But then I was like, ooh, then we gotta talk about like who we were, and I was like, that's just like us. And you worded it well. It's just like talk about who we are, how we met, that kind of deal.
Yeah, just kind of who we are. I will think it's gonna come up, obviously, talking enough throughout, hopefully multiple episodes. Hopefully we keep this thing going, but just eventually we're going to talk about ourselves. It's hard to not talk about yourself because you know the most about yourself. So like there's a lot to me, there's a lot to you.
Exactly.
It's going to come out, but why not dedicate an episode to some of that stuff so that way we can throw out references to funny things that happen to us in the future and people can be like, "Oh yeah, I remember him talking about that."
Well, cuz here's the goal, right? The goal of the whole thing is to have it going for a little while. We want you in on the inside jokes, okay?
Oh yeah.
They say 7 is the magic number for podcasts. 7 episodes. And if it doesn't make it past 7, it dies. So our goal is to make it to episode 8, and from there it's smooth sailing.
From there, I say we make it like every 10. We celebrate.
I like it.
Well, we should celebrate every episode.
Isn't that the way to do it,
True. We should celebrate every episode. It's a new thing. We're we're sitting down, we've committed to doing it for 30 minutes to an hour. Who freaking knows?
Well,
maybe some chonkers,
because
like
we got
big boy episodes.
We have our like 5 things this episode, but any one of those 5 things we could have, delved into.
Oh yeah,
And
whole
that's
episode.
that's what's gonna happen. It's like we're gonna just talk about some random thing, and then it's just gonna spiral.
Go downhill.
Exactly. We're gonna start off talking about chickens, and we're gonna end up talking about Lionel Messi. I don't know how we're gonna get there, but that's how we're gonna do it.
Dude, he messy. He messy when he uses cheeky fingers.
Weirdly enough, I saw a video today, just randomly scrolling through, and it was of Messi, and he was in his car. I don't know where he was, but there were like fans all around his car. As if you saw Messi in his car, you'd go up to him, and there's like crowds of people all around his car, and everyone's got their phones against his like car windows. Like he's not driving; it's like parked. I don't know if he's trying to leave somewhere or what. But he's just chilling in the car, like kind of like waving side to side to people, and everyone has their phone stuck up against the glass recording it. That's got to be so annoying to be a celebrity like that.
I can't imagine it.
He's just in his car, and you got like, there were like, so I think the video was from somebody's phone on the driver's side window, but you could see the passenger side window, and there were 3 phones just placed against the screen recording.
Ugh.
That's so weird to me. Imagine being that big.
That's the worst. It's so sad. Like I know PewDiePie talks about this kind of stuff, and he doesn't take photos of people anymore because of that. Like he just refuses to take pictures.
It's gotta be tough when you can't go anywhere,
Oh, for sure. You got people blocking you off, surrounding your car.
Mm-hmm.
And then they wonder why you hit them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we react to it when we get super famous.
Oh, true. Absolutely.
In like,
I can't wait to hit somebody.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like 3 or 4 weeks away. Maybe it's 2 weeks away. We blow up and become massive and the biggest there ever was. Probably it could even be 3 days. We'll probably pass PewDiePie pretty soon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it'll be interesting to see how we react to extreme fame.
That'll be fun. It'll be like the new Rhett and Link. That's who we are.
This is a good little question. If you were like super famous, how much would you interact with your fans like in public? Would you be like always like, yes, give me photos? Would you like wave but no photos? Would you like disguise yourself, put some like hood on? What would be your day-to-day?
I think, it depends on the mood. Depends on the mood of the day. Sometimes I just don't want to be around people. I just want to chill by myself, be by myself. And then there's some days where I just want to talk to everybody. And I want to get with everybody. I want to hang out. I want to just conversate. I want to meet new people. It depends on the day. So, I could see myself being either way. It's not something I could pinpoint.
That was going to be my answer too, is like if I'm just going to like Market Basket and it's like early in the morning and I'm kind of tired.
Because I know Market Basket.
That's right. You don't have the grocery store, right?
The grocer, of course.
Yeah, your classic grocer.
Walmart.
Well, exactly. I'm going into Walmart, right, looking for a new tricycle to whip around the neighborhood. I'm putting a hood up, sunglasses on. We're kind of going incognito. But if I'm going like, I don't even know where to go anymore. I don't even go anywhere now. But like if I just went somewhere where I was like an ice skating rink, right? Because that's a thing. Even though I don't know why I brought that up. I don't know how to ice skate. But let's say I went to an ice skating rink. I'd be like, yeah, what's up? Because then people there, you're having a good time. I feel like that'd be fun.
Yeah, for sure. But sometimes you gotta want your privacy.
Oh yeah, hood on, sunglasses on, tinted windows.
Ooh, dude, I'm gonna have to put like a cow plow on the front of the bus.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's
gonna be fun. Hitting people with my tissue box.
Is that its new name now?
Tissue box?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a brick. It's just the shape of it. It's a loaf of bread.
That's fair. Do tell the people about the tissue box.
The tissue box. Oh, we're already getting into stuff.
That's
It's
what I'm
us.
saying. That's big.
Dang.
It's a big. Nobody knows about this bus, and I think you need to go into some detail.
Alright.
Tell the story.
I guess so, yeah, for sure. I'll give a little quickie. I have a 1977 Volkswagen Transporter, one of the little hippie buses. Not the split window, not those like classic ones, but the second generation, the T2.
For those
she's
of
a
you who
beauty.
don't know what any of that means, it's about as classic as it gets. You look
It's
at it and
clean.
you go, oh, it's a Volkswagen bus or van.
You can tell.
Yeah.
It's pretty. She's a bitch. She sucks. Oh my gosh, I'm having the same issues over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It's so irritating. And I don't have the money right now to fix any of it. But I've got this guy. I went to a Volkswagen event back in October in Pensacola. It was Emerald Coast VW guys. So helpful. There were like over 100 Volkswagens there.
Ooh.
Just a bunch of old guys chilling, and they were all helping each other with their cars. Like, I had like 3 people come up to me and like heard me turn on my car, and they were like, "Oh, that sounds like shit. Let me help you fix that."
That's awesome.
It's the freaking best, man. That's why I love the Volkswagen community so much. They're so helpful. Anything. Like, you don't even have to say a word. They just listen to your car and they're like, "Oh, that's awful. Hold on, I got you." So, I figured out some issues that I've been having with my engine. I'll say engine to keep it simple for right now. I've got some air leaks that are causing me problems, and I need to get those sussed out before I move on and start putting more money into it. But
No, that's
I want to
fair.
get her into a camper. I want a camper so bad. I want to get her into a camper. I want to go camping. I want to drive around, go places, and camp.
That's the dream, isn't it? Just a road trip around in the car.
Oh yeah, that's the idea.
That's like the
And I've
one
got it.
thing on my bucket list is to like travel the states.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. Just take a summer to go,
Yeah.
and like sometimes you just gotta make stuff happen.
Now I have a beautiful maroon Honda Pilot. I think it's
Oh, yeah.
2011, maybe 2013.
Did you pick- Hold on, did you pick me up at the airport with that, or was it your
I
mom's
did.
car?
Well, it was my mom's car at the time, but now it is my car.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's fully yours.
It is.
Congratulations
It
on
is.
the Honda Pilot. Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
She's got I think 164,000 on her.
Sick.
So she's been places. Her name's
I feel
Linda.
it.
Her name's Linda, the Honda Pilot.
Linda.
Yeah.
We
And,
love it.
You know, yeah. You could. It's certainly no Volkswagen van, but you could do like a. You know, that thing seats 8, so you can push down the back seats and make a whole little like bed area there if you needed to, which is kind of fun.
Oh yeah, I mean it gets you from point A to point B. That's the
Exactly.
most important part. I will say though, listening to the Donut Media podcast, Pass Gas, those guys, I love the history about them. They were talking about like Japanese culture and how like in the 2000s they really liked American, I wouldn't say minivans, but more like Astrovans.
That's
They kitted those
awesome.
things out. They kitted them out. They made them clean. It's pretty neat. So like honestly, anything, any car can become a cool car. You just got to put enough effort into it.
Yeah, no, it's true. My car, it's got one little issue right now. It's not big, but it's the frame that goes around the windshield has popped off on one side, so it just kind of flickers back and forth on the windshield.
Oh,
And it doesn't leak inside. There's no water getting in or anything, but I think
Oh.
it's now causing the inside of my windshield to frost over in the cold. And there's no real way to melt that quickly.
True.
So a lot of times I get in the car in the wintertime and I can't see out the windshield. And so then I, scrape off the top of the windshield, get all the ice and stuff off, and I still can't see out. So I gotta put on that like windshield fan,
I know
and
what you're
then it
talking about, yeah.
melts and gets the dashboard all wet. And I'm like, what is going on?
It's all that condensation on the inside.
Yeah, it's a weird issue that I
Yeah.
didn't have before. But she works.
See, like, I can't use my headlights, otherwise my engine stalls.
Yeah, no, that's a slightly larger problem. I gotta be honest.
Slightly.
That's a big one.
Oh, gosh, yeah, no, it's bad. Like, those are probably the two issues I have, is that air leak and the headlights thing. Other than that, she runs like a dream.
She's a lot of fun.
And then oh yeah, for sure. And then I've got a work truck that it's a 2015 Nissan Frontier. That thing is clean. It works. It's good. Yeah. She gets me from point A to point B. That's a Dalmatian because she's got different colored panels on her.
That's awesome. I love those.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's fine. The tailgate's white. That's really it. Everything else is silver.
Yeah, I'm hoping to use the Pilot for a while, and then once I have, because they don't even know. So I'm a senior in college at the moment. I'm 21. You're 20, almost 21.
I am 20.
Very close.
Almost.
But my plan is once I get like a job, become an actual real functioning adult, save up for the next car. Because I'm hoping the Pilot just kind of lasts a lot more years, so I can just kind of save up for a relatively fun purchase. You know? But we'll see.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about your new car.
There you go.
Dream cars. Dream cars.
Another episode. Hey, that's true. That's true.
Dude. Heckin'.
Because there's two different versions of dream cars. There's a realistic dream car, and there's like when I'm Jeff Bezos dream car.
Oh yeah.
You know?
If you don't have to think about functionality whatsoever, you just, I want this. It's cool. I want it.
Exactly, because practicality comes into it too. I could buy a Lamborghini, but come snow time, it's in the garage. You know?
We can do that after we surpass PewDiePie in subscribers.
That's
okay?
true. That's true. Hopefully that happens by the spring.
Let's get there first. I wouldn't say bank on it, but like put down the deposit.
Yeah. Put in the first. You know, buy some stocks.
Right.
You know, so we can get that portfolio lighten up.
Yes, buzzwords.
Yep. Really gotta invest. You know?
Invest.
Gosh, I took a financial management class. We talked about stocks the whole time.
Ooh.
And I don't know anything more about it than when I went into the class.
I had a buddy of mine I went to high school with who posts like all the time on his Snapchat about stocks and bonds and crap. And like I just see him playing with thousands and thousands of dollars, but he never pulls it out. It's all just there. So I don't know if it's real money or not, or if he's just kind of playing around.
It's the stock market's a weird thing. I don't know if I'll ever understand it. I doubt that will be a topic in this podcast at any point.
Probably not. You know, that might be something we learn.
Maybe that's one of the bigger things we learn. I was thinking like, an episode on axolotls. What do they do in their free time? But the stock exchange, you know, that's a great one. That could work.
Maybe. Dude, that's a struggle to make interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna
be
it, Chief.
Oh, are we gonna have to start talking about murders on Wall Street? Like, we're gonna have to dip into that if we're gonna try and make stocks and bonds.
This just becomes an economic podcast. Just economic advice.
Oh no, I'd quit. I
am a marketing major, but I barely enjoy it, so I'll pass.
I'm not majoring in anything right now. I'm taking a break from school.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm chilling. Oh my gosh, dude, we're like 34 and a half minutes in.
Right? Look at.
I just talked.
We made an episode. Is what we just did.
Are we calling it there?
We can go for a little wrap up here. You know?
Yeah. Okay. I think we should put a little bow on it. The first episode.
Well, we'll come in. We'll take what we said, the 5 different ideas, what we want to do, and next episode we'll choose a couple. You know?
Sick.
Bring 1 or 2 in and just have a little epi about it. I'm thinking 30 to 40 minutes is our money mark.
Right. I think we're floating around there. Yeah. I like it.
Oh, you know what we also have to do for next time? Get a little bit of homework in. We've got to come up with a freaking name for this thing.
That's what our next episode is going to be about.
Boom.
Names.
I like it. Right now, this is the Nameless Podcast, and I kind of dig it, but it should absolutely have a title for the marketing. Need a name. For the marketing.
True. Because we need to have shirts, we need to have hats,
big merch
coffee
deals.
mugs.
Yup.
like sticker set,
Mm-hmm.
right? Your phone case, your, I don't know, ass tattoo, your
Yup.
all kinds of marketable things.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta figure it out.
No, I'm all for it. That'll be our homework for next time. That's it. We'll come back next episode with a title.
Top five titles.
Exactly.
And then we just list a bunch of them. Who knows? Because we're just talking about stuff.
Yeah. No, I can
All right.
dig it. Well,
Then you
ladies
can
and
cut it off.
gentlemen,
Woo!
thank you for joining.
Thank you for listening. Thank you so much. This is literally our first time doing something like this.
First
so
attempt,
excited.
first try, just kind of going into it. Let us know what you think.
We're 1 for 1.
That's
one
it.
for one, man.
Perfect. We're undefeated. You know?
Absolutely. And let's go undefeated in Rocket League. I need my
Ooh.
champ rewards.
That's what we'll go do. We'll do a couple matches right now, even. That's what we'll go ahead and do.
Let's pop it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
All right.
And
Good deal.
We'll see you whenever the next one comes out.
Peace.
Peace.